Hello guys, I'm here again. This is the update of the Cambodiana mango, sorry. As you can see, these are the small ones already developing. This is also has an interesting taste. This was one of my favorites of my late grandfather. He is the one that, well, this is the primary reason why I got this variety, right? So it is a fiberless variety, comes from Cambodian. Um, some of the first blooms never set, but yes, there are some survivors, right? So this is a nice mango, a nice size tree. This is the second time it's giving me mangoes. Surprisingly, this guy started when he started the first year last year. It started to give a lot of mangoes, a lot of flowers and mangoes he gave. So I think I collected around 15 more or less mangoes. So this year I am thinking that I should have a bit more, maybe not much because the tree hasn't gotten bigger, but it is of a nice size tree, right? So it has quite some blooms, and there are some weeds there that I haven't managed to clean because I am very careful with this, right? Because the pots usually, some of them are close to the ground, as you can see right here. See, it's close to the ground, so we have to be careful on how to clean around the trees. So this is a very nice mango. I like it too. It is not of a bad taste. Cambodian mango. So this is the profile of the tree, as you can see. And if you have the opportunity to taste it, guys, I would recommend for you to get your hands on this one. So I'm grafted also. As you can see here, you can see the grafted. Right here, you can see it. The union of the grafting with with the the other tree, that is the rootstock, right? There's the rootstock and there's the graft. Right here is the union. Some of them you can see it from when they're big, and some of them, they disappear because of basically it's of the same size, but here you can see a little indentation and size difference. So yes, guys, have your hand if you have your hands on this, I would recommend for you to get it. And let's go over here. Here's the Julie. Here's the white mango, and here is the number 11. This is my wife's favorite mango. I got it because of her. It has a weird, an interesting taste, right? So it is covered in small mangoes. See how many small mangoes it has. This produces a lot of mangoes of small sizes. So a panicle can hold several mangoes. I can tell you that. If you prune them, well, I mean, if you eliminate some of the mangoes, well, some of them are going to get bigger in size. But yes, it has a lot of mangoes, as you can see, guys. This is amazing. So this tree also bloomed a lot. So even though it can seem dead, but there are mangoes. As you can see here, there are small mangoes right here. So this is the first bloom. It never got through. It is already dead. So let me take this guy off. So as you can see, it's already dead. Yeah, so this is bad. This was the first bloom ever, and this is the only one that managed because this tree also is susceptible to anthracnose. Yeah, so but this one looks very healthy. So I believe that this, yes, is going to hold most of the fruits that I'm seeing, because it usually hangs in clusters, right? It's not a big mango, so it can support several mangoes in a panicle. And yes, it has very teeny tiny mangoes here, as you can see. Let me put the camera. Okay, you see it looks dead, but there are very teeny tiny mangoes all around the place. You see number 11. Also, this is from Jamaica. It is said that it is number 11 because it was the 11th mango that was being transported in a ship. And in one of those ships, I am not sure if it was a pirate ship or it was a British ship. So they were carrying these mangoes, shipping them to another island from Jamaica, I believe. or to Jamaica, I'm not sure, but it was on a ship. So all of them died because of the voyage. It was a long voyage, you know. Back then it was to be weeks to months, and this is the only one that survived. And they planted it, and they produced the number 11 mango because it was on the 11th, stuck on the 11th, right? So this is the sick branch. You see, it tried to bloom, but it died. The one that managed to come out didn't hold any fruit, so I might take this branch out, because if it's sick, I don't want this to propagate on the tree. But this one that is also sick and dying, well, this is already dead, has some fruits on it on the same branch, right? So it's kind of weird. Just have to monitor the situation, and then I will let you guys. Okay then, well, have a good one, guys. Please subscribe if you aren't subscribed. Thank you very much. Have a good day.